The 2016 NBA draft has produced some great talent, but has also produced some busts. In this video, we're going to look back to draft night and redraft the top selections. So if you guys like my content, make sure you like and subscribe. I asked for 12 likes on the last video, and I don't know how, but y'all did it. Let's double that and get 24 likes on today's video, and let's hop into it. With the number 1 pick in the draft, we originally saw the Philadelphia 76ers select LSU forward Ben Simmons. While Simmons is one of the most promising young players in the league, based on what we've seen from Brandon Ingram this season, I have the Sixers going with him. Coming into this draft, Ingram was an amazing prospect with a strikingly similar frame to Kevin Durant, standing at 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan. It was deservingly the 2nd overall pick to the Los Angeles Lakers. In his one and only season at Duke, he averaged 17 points and 7 rebounds, shooting 44% from the field and 41% from 3. Ingram was impressive in his first 3 seasons, but his failure to consistently shoot from beyond the arc was really holding him back. That's completely changed this season, and at just 22 years old, Ingram is on pace to become one of the NBA's elite scorers. He's averaging 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists a game, shooting 49% from the field and 41% from 3 on almost 6 attempts a game. While not at the same volume, a pretty similar stat line to his NBA drafted comparison in Kevin Durant at the same point in his career. With the 76ers getting Embiid the year prior, Ingram puts them in great position going into the future. With Brandon Ingram off the board, the Los Angeles Lakers select the original 27th pick, Pascal Siakam. Despite a great sophomore season at New Mexico State that saw him average over 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks, he was overlooked and fell in the hands of the Toronto Raptors at the bottom of the first round. He had a pretty slow start to his NBA career, getting just 4 points a game as a rookie and 7 in his second season, but broke out in his third year, averaging 17 points and 7 rebounds, shooting 55% from the field and 37% from 3. Pascal managed to take home Most Improved Player of the Year and played a huge role in the Raptors winning their first NBA title. Siakam has gone to a whole new level this season, getting 25 points and 8 rebounds a game, shooting 45% from the field and 36% from 3. He is now a legitimate star in this league, and the Lakers are more than happy to get him at number 2. This selection is interesting considering the recent Anthony Davis trade, where the Lakers have been willing to let him go, or they have managed to hold on to him and form one of the best front courts in NBA history. With the 3rd overall pick in the draft, we originally had the Boston Celtics select Cal shooting guard Jaylen Brown, but with Ben Simmons falling, they don't hesitate and select him. While Simmons' inability to shoot the ball at all really puts a ceiling on his potential, he's still one of the top young players in this league. He had a great rookie season, winning Rookie of the Year, getting 16 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds, but we haven't seen much growth since. He's actually gotten worse statistically this season, going down to 14 points. Now, the Celtics had Isaiah Thomas at the time of this selection, but going into this draft, Simmons was looked at as a forward with the potential to go into a point forward role rather than a true point guard. It would have been interesting to see Simmons' impact as a rookie for a team that was the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. I'm a believer in Simmons, but I think he either needs a new situation or vastly improve as a perimeter shooter. With the 4th overall pick, we originally saw the Phoenix Suns select one of the most infamous busts in recent history, Dragan Bender. After the successful rookie season of Kristaps Porzingis, a somewhat similar prospect in Bender got a huge bump in stock. So far in his NBA career, it hasn't looked great, averaging just 5 points, shooting less than 40% from the field and 32% from 3. Instead, I have him taking Jaylen Brown. Now, I struggle between Brown and guys like Malcolm Brogdon and Buddy Hield, but with both of them being 4 years older, I think Brown would be the best pick. Now, going into this season, I wouldn't have had him going this far, but he's shown a lot of progress. He's gone up to 20 points and 7 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field and 38% from 3. Through the first 3 seasons of his career, he was extremely valuable given his 3-and-D skill set, but this season he's proven to be much more than that. He's been creating more off the dribble, and with him not really being limited to either wing position, I think the Suns would love to pair him alongside Devin Booker. With the 5th pick in the draft, we originally saw the Minnesota Timberwolves select Providence point guard Chris Dunn. I think it's safe to say he's been a bust at this point considering where he was taken, as this season he's getting just 7 points and 3 assists a game, shooting 42% from the field and 19% from 3. In this redraft, they're still going with a point guard, it's just this time it's Jamal Murray. Now, just like the Suns, I struggled with this selection. I feel guys like Malcolm Brogdon and Buddy Hield, you could argue are better players, but with them both being 5 years older than Murray, I can't have them go here. Jamal Murray has shown the potential to be one of the best scoring point guards in the league. This season, he's averaging 17 points and 5 assists, shooting 44% from the field and 34% from 3. Now, over the past 2 seasons, he's actually shot 37% from 3, so hopefully his reduced efficiency won't last too long. Alongside Karl-Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, the Timberwolves now have a very solid young core to go into the future with. With the 6th overall pick in the draft, we saw the New Orleans Pelicans select Buddy Hield, but now I have them selecting Malcolm Brogdon, who was originally a second-round selection. It was really close between Brogdon and Hield, but I'm giving Brogdon the edge due to his defense and proven ability to play multiple roles. Due to a weak rookie class, Brogdon actually won Rookie of the Year, getting 10 points and 4 assists on amazing efficiency. By his 3rd season, he had established himself as one of the most efficient players in the league, getting 16 points a game, shooting 51% from the field, 43% from 3, and 93% from the free throw line. This season, Brogdon has a much bigger role in the Indiana Pacers, and he's been playing great, getting almost 20 points and 8 assists a game. If he can get to the free throw line at a higher rate, I think he has the potential to average around 25 points per game. It's interesting to think about how this would have changed the course of events for the New Orleans Pelicans, such as that DeMarcus Cousins trade. With the 7th overall pick, we saw the Denver Nuggets go with Jamal Murray, but with him now off the board, they take Oklahoma shooting guard Buddy Hield. Hield took over college basketball in his senior year, getting 25 points a game, shooting 50% from the field and 46% from 3. So far, he's been exactly what we wanted him to be coming into the league, a great scorer that lives beyond the 3-point line. Last season, he solidified himself as one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, getting 20 points a game, shooting 43% from 3 on almost 8 attempts a game. His success has continued this season, and I don't think the Nuggets would be disappointed by the outcome of this redraft. They would have to address the point guard spot, but overall, I don't think this changes their situation much. With the 8th overall pick, we originally saw the Sacramento Kings select Washington power forward Marquise Chriss, but traded him on draft night to the Phoenix Suns. It's pretty crazy just how bad this draft was for Phoenix, getting 2 busts inside the top 10. In his first 4 seasons, he's already played for 4 teams, getting 7 points, shooting 43% from the field and 29% from 3. Instead, they're going with the former 11th overall pick in Domantas Sabonis. He has steadily improved every season and is now one of the top young power forwards in the NBA. This season, he's getting 18 points and almost 14 rebounds a game, and in this redraft, the Kings hold on to their selection. At the time of this draft, they still had DeMarcus Cousins, so just like we were talking about with the Pelicans, it would be interesting to see if this selection affected that at all. With the 9th overall pick in the draft, the Toronto Raptors selected Jakob Poeltl. While he's been okay to this point, we have them going with Caris LeVert in the redraft. LeVert has become one of the most promising players from this draft. This season, he's gone up to 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists a game, shooting 36% from 3. I don't think he gets talked about enough when looking at the Nets' future. Assuming Kevin Durant comes back from injury, close to the player he was before, and LeVert continues to progress, the Nets could be in for a very special season next year. While the Raptors are getting a great player, they are not happy with the outcome of this redraft, missing out on Pascal Siakam. With the 10th pick in the draft, we originally saw the Milwaukee Bucks select high schooler Thon Maker. Despite high praise at the beginning of his career, it looks like he's gonna be a bust, getting just 10 minutes a game, averaging just 3 points. This pick was tough as we're left to choose between players such as Malik Beasley and Taurean Prince, but for now, I'm leaning towards Prince, who's been a very solid shooter to this point. Currently, he's getting 13 points a game, shooting 39% from 3. I don't think this pick would have a big effect on the Milwaukee Bucks, but I don't think they'd be mad to put another shooter around Giannis. This redraft is interesting considering how it affects future events. Would the 76ers be better off with a versatile scorer like Ingram alongside Joel Embiid? If the Lakers managed to get Pascal, would he now be in New Orleans or be a part of a team on pace to win over 70 games? With Ben Simmons, would the Celtics have had more success in the 2017 season? And would they have even gone after Kyrie? The Suns avoid a bust in Bender. How much better are they with Jaylen Brown? Would the Timberwolves be higher in the West with Jamal Murray? Would Brogdon make the Pelicans good enough for Anthony Davis to stick around? Do the Nuggets take a step back with Hield? With the Kings now getting Domantas Sabonis, does that stop them from taking Bagley in the 2018 draft and they go after a guy like Luka Doncic? The Raptors get Caris LeVert, but probably still ship him away to the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard. The Bucks get another floor spacer. Does that change anything in last year's playoffs? But that's the end video, guys. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. What would you change? But if you guys like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And the shoutouts are gonna be Malik, Steven, Noah, Charlie, and Giannis. If you guys want to shout out in the next video, all you gotta do is like the video and comment liked or rep notification squad, and I'll shout 5 of you guys out. With all that being said, hope you guys have a great day, and peace.